10 things I wish I knew about Rec Room before I started playing the game. Pull up a chair, you guys. This one's gonna get real. Number one is that this community is huge. This is not just some tiny little unheard of game for the Quest 2. That's what I originally thought before I started playing. No, this is like a huge community with a Discord that has thousands of members in it. There's Rec Room contests, there's Rec Room lore. There are devs and mods and creators who are, dare I say, famous amongst the faithful community. If you go up to someone and they're talking about Harry Manlegs or Emily Waffles Yay and you go, sorry, who? You will get glared at. There's just no excuse within the community to not know who these people are. So number 2 on the list is toxic people. I wish I had known before I started playing Rec Room that there are a lot of toxic people. Certain places you go are going to be worse, like PvPs and rec centers and rec royale lobbies that are just a cesspool for toxic people. I don't know why it is, but I wish I had known to just not be so sensitive. I know I probably have no business being on the internet. I digress. I wish I'd known to just turn a blind eye to it sooner. I mean, yes, you can mute them or report them or block them, but there's just so much of it. I don't even really waste my energy on it anymore. I basically just try and move on. The third thing on my list, always favorite a map that you're enjoying. Because I guarantee somewhere down the line, you'll be explaining it to a friend and you'll be like, yes, it was like this parkour map, and but it had aliens, right? But also it had like, railguns you could shoot, and it was blue. Do you know the one I'm talking about? Your friend will be like,
No, man, I don't know what you're talking about.
so just do everyone a favor. Favorite the room, and then if you don't remember the name of it later, at least you have it somewhere in your favorites. Number 4 on my list, try different rooms besides RROs. I mean, right now, I'm bouncing on a trampoline in a nightclub, and it's pretty epic. But if you just only played paintball, laser tag, dodgeball, you'd never find this room, which, by the way, is called Club Forever Neon. So definitely branch out. Use that magic door in the rec center. Just search things up, explore, because there's so many amazing creator-made rooms in Rec Room. Trust me, there's a whole world out there besides just the Rec Room original games. So go explore. Number 5 is rec centers are chaos. It doesn't really matter if you go to one at 9 in the morning or 9 at night or 3 in the morning. They're always crazy. There's always people running around screaming and trying to get a rise out of one another, mirror couples that ignore the rest of the world. Honestly, I would advise, and I wish I had known, just to avoid them altogether. The only time I go there is when I'm making content, because it's just a content goldmine for YouTube.
Oh my god, seriously?
Unless it's your cup of tea, It's not mine. So, moving on to number 6. I wish I had known before I started playing Rec Room how customizable it is. In your watch, you can change anything from settings that help with motion sickness to making yourself unavailable or more available. Whether you want to appear online only to favorites, turn your watch notifications off, even something as simple as changing the volume of the sound of the music in a room. The whole game is customizable. It helps if you're in a certain mood, you want things to be more social, less social, louder, quieter. I mean, really, that's been instrumental to me. So I wish I had known that at the beginning. So number 7 on my list is to add people to favorites. I didn't know about favorites until I don't know how many months into playing the game, but it's definitely important when you're friending a lot of people, especially at the beginning, to sort people into favorites and not favorites. It's just easier to keep track of, your good friends and people you don't know very well. Number 8. I wish I'd known before I started playing this game that it's important to not be shy. I'm a really shy person. I have bad social anxiety. I know you guys probably don't see that side of me a lot because my literal job is to hide that and just be open and personable. But when I first started playing Rec Room, I found it really hard to go up to people and just ask to be friends. So what I wish I had known is just to go through my watch instead of going up to them and shake hands. It's just a lot less intrusive for me and easier to do. And this coincides with another part of what I wish I had known, is that the obnoxious people are usually the ones running around screaming and being loud, but the nice people are usually more quiet and reserved. So sometimes you do have to just start a conversation with someone by complimenting their outfit or saying good game to them, just to spark that conversation. And who knows? They might end up being one of your best friends. Another way you can make friends is to go to a quieter map. Like I met my friend Kozui in Silent Hill. I went to a public instance and he was waiting there by himself for I think he said 15 minutes and no one came along. So we immediately bonded over that fact that it was just a quieter room. It's just the two of us going through the horror map. And yeah, of course we hit it off. I think it's a bit harder to make friends in a public dodgeball instance where there's however many other people there. I wish I had known just to go to some of those quieter rooms where there's less people. So number 9, there's this website I wish I had known about when I first started playing Rec Room. It's called RecNet. And on this website called RecNet, which is the website for Rec Room, you can not only look up users and friend people, accept friend requests, send messages and chat. You don't even have to be on Rec Room in VR, for example. So you can just be on the website. The best thing about RecNet is that you can find your photos. So when you take a picture with your camera and you hit share, it goes to RecNet. And you can look at your photos, your friends' photos, photos that have been taken of you. It's really awesome. And then from there, you can just save them to your phone or your computer. And you can send them to your friends later on in Discord to make them laugh or feel bad about themselves, as I do. So finally, number 10 on my list. I wish I had known how addicting Rec Room would be, especially once you start making good friends and hanging out with them all the time. They become just like your real life friends. I have spent countless hours in my dorm just laughing, having a good time, or, crying, as I sometimes do when I get emo, or having rants. We just spend so much time together, me and my friends. It's so addicting to come on Rec Room and just hang out for hours. I don't come on Rec Room because I like playing Jumbotron over and over and over again. I come back every day for the people. And I don't know, I started tearing up when I was writing the script for this, and I am a little bit right now again. But honestly, this game has changed my life because I didn't ever think that I would be able to find something that I'm so passionate about in order to even sustain making a whole YouTube channel about, let alone just I enjoy. I spent a lot of years as a teenager and an adult just not having any friends, so for me to finally get a VR headset and put it on and start making good friends immediately, I would definitely say this game has changed my life for the better in so many ways. I feel like Rec Room is the thing that I was missing for a long time, so I really have nothing but good things to say about this game. And yeah, shout out to my friends for always putting up with me and listening to me rant and things like that. I know I'm not always a bundle of sunshine, but we have good times in Rec Room, good memories. I've put some extra videos up here on the screen if you want to keep exploring my Rec Room channel. As well, don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I put out Rec Room content Wednesdays and Fridays, and I do live streams Monday at 4 p.m. Pacific time. So see you guys next time.